I didn't put like nearly enough caramel. It's like all
Why isn't that a zombie?
espresso. I heard they suck.
Some people are saying that like it's ridiculous how sweet it is.
No, I heard they suck.
Really?
Yeah.
Because Liz got one. She said that she liked it.
Liz and I have very different tastes on drinks. Because she did not like that lavender lemonade, and
Oh no, that was terrible.
I loved it.
Oh my god.
No, I loved it. So.
Hi guys.
Hi, Fresh Baked.
I'm gonna get one of those. Well, not one of those. I'm gonna get a zombie tomorrow, I think.
Don't do it, dog. I'm telling you.
Yeah. God, did you see Ethan? Ethan said he's pumped to see you guys this weekend.
Ethan, I was pumped to see you last weekend via your text message to me late at night, and then you never came through.
Why didn't you come through, Ethan?
We won't talk about that.
Ethan's gonna let me borrow his super fancy phone
Ethan's the best.
because I'm thinking about getting an A7. We're gonna retire the after 1 week. After 1 week.
Trial and error.
Yeah, I'm gonna retire the 77D because it just didn't work out. You know, 77D. It's not me. It's you. You suck.
But let that be said that we do hear what you guys say, and
Yeah.
it's helpful when you guys are what's the word I'm looking for?
Constructively, whatever.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Constructive.
Yeah, yeah,
Don't be mean to us.
yeah. No, they weren't. They weren't mean.
Nobody was mean. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Nobody was mean, so I appreciate that. Your
Wait.
mom is being what?
Fun. So I was planning. Then she was like, "I don't want to drive you. Get a driver's license, Ethan."
You know, Ethan, that's a part of the joy of having your parents drive you.
Yes, I can get almost all of my money back on the phone. Not quite all of it,
No, nobody's mean,
but
Evan.
yeah. What are we going to talk about tonight?
I know what we're talking about.
Well, that's because I told you.
Oh.
She's a cheater, you guys. She's a cheater. Yeah, we're going to talk about that, Patrick H.
Yes.
The death of the Eastern Gateway and the rise of the Western Gateway.
It's dead.
New parking structure and a new hotel coming to downtown Disney. Literally. They're gonna drop it right on top of downtown
Dude, they're just
Disney.
gonna take one of those big, like, wrecking ball, Miley Cyrus.
I want to get video of that.
Miley Cyrus is just gonna come in and she's just gonna go wild.
I would love to get video of them taking that wrecking ball to the ESPN zone.
I
'Cause
would.
that place sucks.
I've never been there, but I wanted
The
to.
food is terrible.
Well,
Yeah. It's like, I don't know. It's not good.
not that we need to get into sports, but I would love to see Lonzo Ball up on like 8 screens.
Now you're a Laker fan.
Now,
Thank
you
you
mean
very
a
much.
Lonzo fan?
Thank you very much, Matthew, for your $2 gift. Way to start off the show.
Thanks, Matthew.
Matt and Jamie here for your Thursday dinner entertainment. Ethan, I think the Earl of Sandwich is going to wind up inside the hotel.
I was gonna say, I know that they're smashing it down, but
Yeah.
there's no way they're not gonna bring that.
Earl of
like,
Sandwich
somewhere.
is like busy 24/7.
That place is popping,
Yeah.
and I believe that Damien said that. Yeah, let's go to ESPN Zone. I'm super down.
Maybe
babe.
we should do those things before they take it down.
I'm.
Do you guys want to
super
come
down.
with us to the Rainforest Cafe and to the ESPN Zone?
I love the Rainforest Cafe.
Although that'll probably stay too.
No,
I could see that going inside.
No,
the hotel.
they said it's gone.
Well, but they
Oh.
also said that they're going to put some of the places that they get rid of are going to wind up inside the hotel.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Yeah, word.
What is in the ESPN Zone?
Bunch of
150
TVs.
TVs
Even in the bathroom.
and like fried cheese and potatoes.
Isn't there games upstairs?
I don't know. I've never been in there.
See, he's a liar.
Well, I haven't been in there because I heard the food is terrible.
Isn't the ESPN Zone like Dave and Buster's? Yeah, see, and
Kinda,
games.
yeah.
See,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
games.
Now, before we get into things, I want to ask, because I saw Reynolds is here, David, or anybody else really who's familiar with Walt Disney World, Florida. One of the topics that came up with this is that, how is this going to affect Harbor Boulevard? How is this going to affect... Whoop! Hello, Brian Lyles.
Hi,
Nice to meet you guys
Brian.
outside Clarabelle's, and thanks, Sarah, for not correcting me on your husband's name, even though you had every right to. Thank you very much, Brian. You're very generous. I want to know, what's it like as they raise the curtain, or not the curtain, as they begin to put more of a velvet rope around Disneyland, which is what this move is. It's more of a velvet rope. You all get out and don't come into our place. It used to be that Harbor and Disneyland were kind of very much together. What's it like outside of the perimeter of Walt Disney World in Florida? Like, have they suffered, or is it better for them?
Yeah, I think that Reynolds would know a little bit more.
Yeah.
I feel like Walt Disney World is such a different comparison.
Well, I guess, but there has to be some effect. Like there has to be some effect, because
there's got to be.
Obviously, Disneyland brought up all those businesses, and if there is no Disney, then what happens to all that? Here, wait, I think we just got one. Outside the resort in Florida has suffered, it appears. Looks night and day, but in a lot worse shape. Okay, that's not a good sign. It's kind of run down, according to Jennifer. Kind of run down.
I believe that.
I stay outside of the perimeter at Walt Disney World, and it is touristy, but not too trashy. That's from Reynolds. Fresh Baked WDW. It's swamp and residential and universal. All right, so let's see. Where was I? Okay. Oh, a lot of cheap gift shops in Kissimmee that have suffered.
Look at what Heather's saying.
Oh, Heather. Walt Disney World was designed to be a city, so the outside businesses know. What I miss? They are on the fringes. Well, okay, but that's true. It was built that way. But I guess what I want to find out is, like what she said, there's a lot of touristy, cheapo shops, which is what Anaheim is like now already. Harbor Boulevard has a lot of that.
Well, which part of Harbor Boulevard are you talking about exactly? Because the downtown Fullerton part of Harbor Boulevard is not like that.
No, I mean the areas that are directly related to Disneyland, like from Ball Road, or maybe the next street down from Ball to take it down to Orangewood, maybe.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
Cotello, Orangewood. I mean, I don't know if these streets are familiar to you guys at all, but it reminds me. Steve says it reminds him of Harbor. So it still has an economy. It has an economy, but it's probably going to suffer some, and it's going to get more and more like because they tried to
like Captain Kidd's. Is that where?
You know what? I heard that the food at Captain Kidd's is atrocious.
Is that on Harbor? Is that?
Yeah,
Harbor?
it's directly across the street.
That's Harbor.
Yeah. Directly across the street. I heard some terrible things about Captain Kidd's, because that was a place that Mike wanted to go all the time. And we never did. Anyway, okay, so it is gross, somebody said. Yeah, when I lived down there, Harbor Boulevard was known for hookers. That's still true, Porkins.
True.
Sorry. So is Beach Boulevard, for that matter.
Yep, I was just going to say, it's not the only boulevard. Yeah.
All right, okay, so let's get back on the initial topic. Okay, so the plan is for them to demo ESPN Zone, Rainforest Cafe,
Earl, and the movie
theaters, Earl Sandwich, among others probably. I don't know if Lego's going to make it, because that's right there.
No, I saw that Lego was staying. That was like the end.
Anything maybe on the other side of the monorail. Isn't that fascinating? They're going to build this thing around the monorail.
Did you say the Starbucks?
Yeah, the Starbucks might go too.
The Starbucks is going.
Yeah, the Starbucks they just put up.
They just
like
put it up
20
there.
minutes ago.
I'm sorry, but I feel like that's a waste of money when people do that. Like that's not my decision to do things like that, but I feel like that's a big waste of money.
What do you mean?
You just built that Starbucks.
Well, they probably didn't know that somebody asked me, what are they going to do with Carousel Inn? You know, the hotel that they bought so they could tear it down so they could build the Eastern Gateway where the bridge is, or where the bridge was going to be.
They don't care.
Well, they're not. It's going to be a vacant lot. They're not going to build anything, knowing that someday they're going to build something else. So they're just going to leave it vacant for a while. Ian's here.
Ian.
Yeah. So they're going to. Okay.
I'm sure Starbucks can afford it, but we also pay for that as taxpayers. Do we not?
Well, what if they put another Starbucks inside the hotel?
Well, that's fine, I guess. I'm just saying, I feel like that was a waste to just pop up, and then now you're going to smash it down.
Well, what are you going to do?
I know. What do I know?
I'm not even close to being smart enough to do that. Make those kind of decisions.
Nope. Justin, it was actually really nice having two Starbucks. Is that the right plural? Starbucks.
It's two Starbucks eye.
Starbucks sizzles. Because the other one is always so packed because it's so close to Disney, and
Yeah.
this one was it was like a quick service.
The one, the original one is ridiculously crowded all the time. If you, it's like going on a ride. It's you got to put in, you got to give 30 minutes. It's a 30-minute endeavor to get a Starbucks.
And
there.
don't think that you're gonna get your drink after you order it anytime soon. That makes sense.
No.
A logical amount of time. No.
Get your phone out.
Start a good conversation.
Get a conversation going. Yeah, definitely.
The new hotel looks awful. I don't think it looks awful.
I don't think we can tell well enough from the photo. I mean, it looked kind of plain, but what is he? What is Damien doing? Is that paint the night?
He's been popping off this whole time. You just haven't seen anything he's
I heard
been saying.
people tell him to shut up.
Because somebody was when someone made the comment about Christian, he was like,
"Oh yeah,
isn't David and Sarah married?"
I did see that. Yeah.
Damien, someone else is gonna try to block you.
Yep. Okay, so
yeah, I don't think it looks ugly from
it looks
one
nice.
picture.
It
that
looks nice. I mean, it's not. I don't know what they want. Like, what are we hoping for there? It looks like a classy hotel.
Yeah, it looks very, Disney-esque.
Yeah, it looks resortish. Hey, Jason!
Jason!
Thank you very much. Jason has donated $20 to the cause. Drive by High, or is he from Hawaii? I'm not sure. Hope to do a live drive by High on November the 11th. Okay, we'll be there that day.
Possible.
Yeah, it's a Saturday.
It's possible. It's possible we'll be there.
So, okay, where were we?
Good point. If you are watching this and you are excited about the new hotel, or you're not excited about the new hotel, or you're excited about Fresh Bake, you should give this video a thumbs up.
84. You guys should be ashamed of yourselves.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
I mean, I'm not even going to lie. I'm a little bit offended. Just a little bit. New hotel. What are we talking about?
Actually, I feel like people have asked that a few different times. We're talking about the new hotel that's smashing all of downtown Disney away.
Well, not all of it, but the biggest parts of it.
Half of downtown Disney away.
Go figure. They were talking about the plan is to demo ESPN Zone, Rainforest Cafe, the AMC theaters.
Goodbye.
There's also plans to demo Build-A-Bear and Ride Makers. Those are 5 of the biggest shops on the entire property.
If they demo...
We're not going to demo those, actually. They're going to replace them.
Yeah, I was like, but there's a bowling alley being built right next to Build-A-Bear.
But still, though, the five biggest places are that's how expendable you are. Disney doesn't care about you.
Disney doesn't care about you at all.
Evan Layton, thank you very much for a $20 gift. Love you, man. Do you think they'll close the eastern entrance, or will they leave it open for future expansion sometime after the heat death of the universe?
Because of the heat wave, I'm assuming, is where...
Well, okay, I'm not sure if I'm going to answer this correctly or not, but Evan, yes, I do think eventually the eastern exit will be closed off. But I don't know, on a long enough timeline, and that's a very long timeline, maybe not in my lifetime, but I do feel like they've got other plans. The plans are for them to, they're trying to make this more like Disney World. They're trying to make it like Florida. They want that. They want that more than anything, is to make this like Disney World. They don't want you to even see the light of day once you get on property. So
that's what it was like.
Yeah.
It was very overwhelming.
Yeah. That was the one thing that has stuck with me 20 years later after I went to Disney World, or however long it was. That was the one thing I remember. Once I got in there, I never saw Florida. I don't even know what Florida looks like.
I have no
I was there
idea.
for a week, and I have no idea what Florida looks like.
I kept trying to ask, like, Ian or Elise, like, well, what is this street that we're on? And they'd be like, I don't know, something Disney.
Yeah. Disney Boulevard, Disney Way, Disney Drive.
I'm like, aren't we in Florida, though?
Walt Avenue.
Like, none of Florida?
Yeah.
Somebody was asking about the movie theater. Are they putting that somewhere else?
No, they didn't. We don't know anything for sure. All we know is what it is leaving. That's all we know. We don't even know if they're coming back. What is or what isn't. This is all just guessing and speculation. So I don't know. But I don't. It doesn't sound like that's the kind of thing that could survive. It sounds like the movie theater will go away for completely. That's just my guess.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't that AMC kind of more expensive?
No, it's I don't know. I never really pay attention to it. I just
I felt like it was.
yeah. I tell you what, I don't think it was that profitable. Because you never really saw a big line out there for anything.
Nope.
You never really had to worry about getting a seat.
Nope.
Even when they were doing the the events there, I didn't feel like people don't go to downtown Disney to see movies. That's not the first place I think of to see a movie.
No, not at all.
Even if I lived in the area, I wouldn't want to go there
No,
because
not at all.
you know how hard it is, what a pain in the ass it is to park.
And I feel like even the people in the hotels, that's not what they're doing.
I mean, maybe, but really, they're there for Disneyland. They're there to, yeah, even if you're staying on site.
Theater's like the last resort.
Yeah, I remember when I went to Disney World, we went to what was then called I forget what they call it, MGM Studios or something like that. Mm-hmm. And they had a movie theater, and like on our 5th day, we're running out of things to do, and we went to go see a movie, and I just felt like I was cheating on Disney. I'm like, this is wrong.
This is a waste of my time.
I can't believe we're in Disney World and I'm going to go see a movie in a movie theater. Like, what a dumb idea this was.
Hi, Adam.
Okay, so did I get...
Is there a movie theater in the Garden Walk? I don't think so.
There is not. Is. There is. Yes. But I've heard the Garden Walk... And I think if I remember reading this correctly, there are plans to build 2 resorts on that property. 2 hotels on that property.
On Garden Walk?
At the Garden Walk. They're gonna destroy the Garden Walk, I think.
Oh, then I haven't been there long enough to picture what it looks like.
Yeah.
I can't think of what it looks like.
Unfortunately, somebody said no need to shut the monorail down. Yes, there is. When they build the hotel around the track, they're gonna have to close the monorail.
Yeah, isn't the monorail gonna stop at the hotel?
It's gonna stop in it.
Right.
Just like the Contemporary.
Dang! Yeah. It's about time we had something that did that.
Yeah. So that's kind of cool. I'm looking forward to this hotel. What I'm looking forward to more than anything is just that feeling of... Because downtown Disney doesn't really ever do it for me.
I know, you were kind of a DTD hater.
Yeah, I am a little bit. Because there wasn't... I didn't get the Disney feeling. You know, because it was all third-party stuff. There was very little Disney there.
But it's so Disney.
It's not so Disney.
It's so not. Disney. Yes, it is.
I feel like this is going to improve that, and I feel like we may, I don't know, just all the what Disney does right in terms of landscaping and all this stuff. It's going to be even more so. So I'm looking forward to seeing this thing develop, and I'm looking forward to filming it every week on the new. What's I going to call it? What's the resort called? I don't even know what the resort is called.
We don't know what it's called yet.
Construction updates.
There's multiple people agreeing with both of us.
What's that?
That DTD sucks, and then people are like, it is so Disney.
It's not.
It is.
I'm sorry, wait, how is it Disney? What? By the way, that's one.
See, look at it. Again, even Eric says so. Thank you, Eric.
That's just because they like you. Yeah, only the world of Disney is Disney. And then, what, like a dress shop here and there.
I mean, technically, I feel like when Downtown Disney started, it was so long ago that, I don't know, it's not like justifying it, but like, I feel like Disney wasn't always so worried with like, this is Disney in your face. Like the Downtown Disney District, the Grand Californian Hotel, DCA itself. Yeah. All of that was just kind of like, here you go, here you go, here you go.
It's an outdoor mall.
We missed a donation.
Yeah, I know, I saw that. I was coming back to that. It was from Ricky Literal. Thank you very much, Ricky Literal.
Literally, thank you, Ricky.
He says he likes the new camera. I'm sorry, Ricky, but we're going to retire that camera. Hey, actually, just sidetrack. Saturday,
what gang?
We're going to go to Plan 2. I try not to gush too much, but David, I really love your videos. I'm talking to Reynolds. I got a gimbal. Yeah, I got one of these things, and now the only bummer is that it only works for a phone. It doesn't work for a camcorder, so I'm gonna have to like get my head around that. But this Saturday we're gonna be trying out this gimbal, and thanks to Reynolds, basically, he's the one who's like, "Hey, this thing is cool," and he proved it by showing awesome video. And I've tested I've looked at some other test footage, and it's amazing. And I'm gonna try it out, but hopefully. Because you can't zoom with my phone. I can't zoom.
Nope.
I like to zoom, guys. I do. I like to do very nice
No, it's not considered a selfie stick.
No, and no, it's not. As far as I can tell, well, it doesn't. Some of these do. Some of the gimbals do have an extension.
Pull out a little bit, yeah.
I don't know. Now, Reynolds has obviously gotten away with it. I have no idea if Disneyland's going to be any different. We're going to find out. Otherwise, it's going to be a horrible investment.
Slightly.
Don't take it on a ride. Why, Ethan? Why?
Why, Ethan?
That seems like the perfect place to take it.
He doesn't recommend it.
I don't recommend it because. Are you scared, or is the video quality bad?
Skirt.
Are you scared? Because I ain't scared. I ain't
Just
scared.
do it.
I ain't afraid of no gimbal.
I ain't afraid of no gimbal.
Where did you get that awesome shirt?
Yeah,
At Target.
Answer the people because they've been like all about your shirt.
I got it at Target. It's a plain ass Target shirt.
Target's got good shirts.
$12, I think. Fallen will. Oh, that's right, because it isn't really. Because it'll just slip out. What?
Oh my god, your phone would totally just fling out of that.
Yeah, wait. David said, "Be careful of your settings while on an intense attraction." I just don't want to explain YouTube. What? Ethan, use your words.
What, Ethan?
Use all of the words. I feel like you just trimmed some of the important stuff out of that
What, Ethan?
statement. Target has Powerline shirts. Okay, now you know it's basic. Powerline is officially basic.
Do it.
It's officially basic.
I can't do it anymore.
God. No, but that's right. I didn't think of that. So, you know what? I mean, who cares? You know, I'm gonna bring the regular camera as well.
That's what a pop socket on your phone is for.
Right, but that defeats the purpose of having a gimbal. Because the gimbal's when you're on a ride, because the ride you're like this all day, right?
Yeah.
Guys, are you enjoying me? This feels like this is getting a little weird. But so that's what I would want it for. Maybe like Toads or something like that. And plus, my phone has very poor low light stuff. Okay, Ethan. Yes, on the rides, the gimbal screws up and goes all funky. I took it on Big Thunder Mountain, and it died on me. Never rebalanced again. Okay.
That's
all right.
Scary.
Damn, Ethan. Why you just gotta kill my buzz?
Yeah, that's really scary.
That's not scary. That's really scary.
The shake away.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it's getting a little awkward.
I can't believe that.
But it's also for working. Do you mean walking? Ethan!
Ethan! Eat your vegetables!
God!
What are you talking about?
Me no understand, no comprendo.
No.
Okay.
He says he doesn't think the monorail's going in the hotel.
I disagree. That's the exact words they use. That's what it sounded like. He's tired. I hate my phone. Okay. Thanks, Ethan.
Juan, that's actually a really good question because Andrew, Blue, and I really want to film together. So,
is that right?
If I could get Andrew to Disneyland.
By the way, Andrew
Blue is the videographer and the photographer for Panda Funk, and Juan was asking about Panda Funk. Yes, we're really good friends. But if Fresh Bake could get Panda Funk, that would be really cool. I had to answer Juan. It was a really hard question. But I didn't know the people were going to ask us a ton of questions.
The lens
in the
is right there. The camera's right there.
What did I do over there?
You were like over here. See that? See, you were doing this. I feel like Will Ferrell and I don't know what to do with my hands right now. The car handled really good, and we're just really happy with finishing. I want to dedicate this to Dr. Pepper. In all due respect.
Yes, Ethan is really good at making things awkward. Yes. That's why we love him and miss him.
That was a bad. Oh my God.
Bad.
Sorry.
Bad Dr. Pepper.
Okay. Where were we? Western Gateway. So, do you think they're gonna? Do you see a future where we'll be able to buy up more property? Disney, because we're all
Disney.
We'll be able to buy more property and push the boundaries, towards Harbor. Like they own the Carousel Inn. They're not going to put anything there. We own Toy Story, right?
Right.
We don't own Garden Walk. People think we own Garden Walk, but we don't.
No.
What else? There's that lot, the Simba lot, is it on Catella? That stretch where they were going to build the parking lot.
Isn't Simba behind Downtown Disney?
What am I thinking of? Yes, you're right. What's that? What's the parking lot on Harbor and the other street?
Pumbaa?
Pumbaa? Is that what I'm thinking of? Pumbaa. Yeah, 8 people said Pumbaa, including one person with 2 A's. I don't know what you did.
Pumbaa!
Is it 2 A's? How many A's are in Pumbaa?
Are you aching?
Yep.
For some bacon.
Yep.
He's a big pig.
So they own that, but they don't really connect at all. All these pieces of property that they own, they're gonna have to.
That's
overpay.
why David gets really angry texts from me when I get directed out of my beloved Mickey and Friends parking structure, because then I'm on like Oregon Trail across Anaheim trying to figure out where they've sent me next.
And I always tell her to just skip where they try to send you and just go to Toy Story.
But it's so far from me. And then by the time it's all over that, I'm probably at Toy Story anyways.
Yeah.
Yes, Oregon Trail.
But do you think that there's can you imagine a future
without all those businesses?
Well, that's going to happen. No matter where the border is, you're going to have something like that. You're going to have the outskirts of the park, just like there's outskirts at Florida,
right?
Kissimmee or whatever it is. That's there, but the bigger it gets, maybe another gate. Can we see another gate maybe in the future because of this? Is this enough to I don't know. Is it toxic enough to the businesses around the park? Diverting all that traffic to the western side. And that's what some people think.
Like, is it toxic enough that the businesses are going
to
fight back?
Well, no, toxic enough to the economy that the businesses won't say. Because here's the thing, and people say so all the time. I hear this all the time, and it's so frustrating. Why don't they just buy this place? Why don't they just buy that place? Because those places don't want to sell.
Yeah, right? They have to want to sell.
You've got to want to sell. It takes 2 to make a thing go right. And to get out of sight. And even be... Hey, look at that. Barakai has gifted us $5. Thank you very much, Vara. Will this new plan interfere with future expansion if Disney wanted to expand DCA a la by Paradise Pier? What lot is there? You know what? I don't even know what they own, to be honest. Behind in that direction. I don't know what they own back there.
I don't know either, actually.
I have no idea. But there is some space back behind Paradise Pier. There's a parking lot back there that I don't ever see any cars in.
Ever.
So I don't know. Maybe we'll take a trip up to the Fun Wheel.
Yes, Julia, this is true, but there's plenty of businesses that don't care regardless. Like, they just don't care that Disney's the reason that they have business. So yeah, like, they're not gonna...
Well, I mean, if I was making a whole ton of money, and then something happened that would maybe risk me losing some of that ton of money, I would want to say, hey, as much as I'm grateful for Disney, I mean, I get it. I get it. As much as I'm grateful for Disney for bringing that money to me, I don't want to lose it.
No.
What am I? You know what? You go ahead and have some of that back. I'm good.
So do you think that they're going to want to sell at that point?
That's what I'm thinking. Is that is this enough to create a little bit of toxicity in the economy where it's more palatable for them to sell? Like, it's no longer the cash cow. The world's most busy McDonald's in the country, as far as I know, is the one on Harbor Boulevard.
The Anaheim one?
Yeah, the one that's across the street and to the left a little bit.
Yeah.
That is the world's most busiest McDonald's.
I believe
Why would that man want to sell? I wouldn't.
He doesn't.
Yeah. So it's kind of it's kind of a tough ask to say, hey, why don't you just buy all this stuff? You would have to seriously overpay, and that's what they did. They bought the carousel, cost them $35 million. I don't know if that's a lot or not, but it cost them $35 million just to demo it.
Carousel wanted to sell.
There you go, and you could tell because that place is kind of a dump.
Sorry.
So
now they're like really. They want to look that up.
They want to find out which is the busiest McDonald's. Well, it's got to be top X. I don't even know. A $60 million dump. Yeah, who knows? They're not all dumps. I've been to that McDonald's. It was quite nice. Captain Kids, though, they have no incentive to make it better.
Michaela said Carousel was her favorite hotel.
Really?
That's what she
said. It looks like a dump from the outside. I've never stayed in a single hotel in Harbor, so I wouldn't know. But it looks like a dump from the outside. I was a little nervous walking down that path when I was going.
Howard Johnson is dope. I don't know any of those hotels.
Yeah, I don't, like I said, I don't know. Candy Cane is nice. Let's talk about hotels. Yeah, so that's what I'm hoping for is some sort of enough so that they could at least connect some of these pieces, some of these jigsaw pieces.
Where would a third gate go?
Well, it won't fit. We need basically 3 Toy Story parking lots, I think. So, you know, that's and then the thing is that even if you do have enough property all together, enough to make a third gate, now you've got to connect it to the proper resort. That's, I mean, there's so many things that you got to buy so much property. Oh my goodness.
It's not fun.
Yeah. All these park places. Okay. All right.
So apparently, yeah, we don't know anything, and we'll ask you guys if we ever want to stay on Harbor while there's still hotels.
Okay. Disneyland is landlocked. Well, that was the whole idea.
Will the downtown Disney parking lot stay?
No. That is subject to demo. No, hotel's going there.
So where do you park now for them?
They're going to build another parking structure right next to Paradise Pier. Now, I don't know if that's on the other side. This is going to be... There's already a parking lot on the... we'll call it the left side. I don't know how to explain it, but there's...
The end. I call it the end of downtown
end,
Disney.
yeah. But on the inwards, the other side...
Simba.
Yeah, they're going to build another parking structure there.
That's half cast member parking.
Cast members are going to have to park at Anaheim Stadium.
That's what it is. It's half CM parking. That's where Aaron parks.
Arthur Zepeda, thank you very much for your $5 gift.
Arthur.
The new hotel needs to spend $200. Yeah, this is interesting. The new hotel, we'll talk about that in a second, needs to spend $225,000 per room, including $30,000 in furnishings. So that's... People are asking or saying, why does Disneyland need another 4-diamond resort? What about the little people? What about an affordable hotel for the little people? The only way they could do this is if it's a 4-diamond resort because of the agreement that they have with the city. The city said it has to be 4-diamond, and according to AAA, it's only a 4-diamond if you spend $225,000 per room with $30,000 in furnishings in it. That makes it 4-diamond. And none of this can happen. None of this can happen unless the hotel is 4-diamond. You can't put a Pop Star or whatever it's called resort or the art resort or whatever the hell they have at Walt Disney World, along with other requirements in this thing.
Yes, I'm out.
So yeah, Pop Century. There you go. So no, we can't. Now maybe they can build a Pop Century later down the line. But until then, this is all that they're allowed to do. They're only allowed to build a 4-diamond resort.
That seems so outrageous to me.
Doesn't that seem like a lot? I saw those numbers yesterday, and I'm like, are you joking me?
That seems outrageous.
I could buy a condo.
That's outrageous.
For $225.
That's outrageous.
Wow, $30,000 worth of furnishings. What kind of furnishings are in those things? And oh, by the way, did you know that the only other 4-diamond resort in the county? Wait, is it the county? No, in the city is Grand California.
I believe that.
Yeah.
I believe that.
Disney, basically, and again, people are saying this is Disney doing this. Anaheim, the city of Anaheim, is begging Disneyland to build this hotel. They literally are begging them with money and incentives and tax, what do you call it? Tax breaks and
Cuts.
this and that. Yeah. Because I think part of the agreement was that
no, I'm in a lot of pain.
this is how Disney avoids having to charge us a tax for our ticket.
What? A tax for our ticket?
Mm-hmm.
Like in addition to the hundreds of dollars that they already charge us to get in the park?
Yep. They've actually, that's part of Disney's agreement with the city, was a way to get out of having to charge us some sort of entertainment tax or something. I forget what it's called. I only mentioned it. Yeah, 15% is what, was that Evan? Yeah, 15% tax. Yeah. There's a tax on everything in California, you guys. It's ridiculous.
I was like, wait, you can do that?
Yeah, you can tax anything you want. There's a cigarette tax. There's a gas tax. There's a swearing tax. There's a a fleek eye tax. So you're probably you're broke.
I'm probably super broke from that.
Yeah. So Disney is looking out for us, even though we don't even know it. So yeah, and there's also a tax on the hotel rooms.
That doesn't surprise me. A sweating tax, a breathing tax.
Churro tax.
So Disney does not want to tax us to look out for us.
They're looking out for us, yes, because they don't get any money off that.
And if they were to tax us, it would go where?
To the city.
To the city.
Yeah.
But Anaheim wants them to tax us more.
Well, sure, because Anaheim is taxing. Yeah, they want to tax everything, but that's part of the negotiations that they do, because they know that Disney brings in more money. See, it actually increases the city's bottom line to make whatever deal they did with Disney, because they get money from other revenue streams.
Right.
So it's not like they're just straight out losing money. What did I just miss there?
That is a lot of tax. It's a lot of tax.
Yeah, so that's just, like I said, that's just part of the agreement.
Well, they tax us for food, right?
Well, that's California. That's a regular. Yeah, that's a law. Well, the city can also tax if they want.
Jesus Christ.
You can have county taxes, city taxes. You can have local municipality taxes.
Chimichanga tax.
Yeah.
God.
When I lived in New York, I had to pay 3 different tax bills. Yeah.
On one thing.
No, 3 forms. I had to pay a state tax. I mean, a federal tax, a state tax, and a city tax.
Oh my God. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Yep. It's bad.
I mean, I guess I appreciate Disney for looking out.
Well, I mean, there's some self-interest there too, because the prices would go up. They would have to, because it would just look like to us like we were paying.
Oh, we would
120
be so angry
instead of 100. We were just like, oh, well, Disney, why are you charging us 120?
We would be so angry.
Yeah. What is the elote guy?
The elote man would never charge you guys tax. He would never do that. What's going to happen to ESPN? It's gone.
Goodbye, ESPN.
Where in NYC, Derrickson?
Not in the city. I lived on Long Island. Long Island.
And you didn't get an accent?
That's where I learned how to say horror instead of horror.
Horror?
Horror film.
Horror film.
It's a horror film, not a horror film.
It's a horror film.
Horror.
Sounds right to me.
Horror is that?
Yeah, that's what's going to be on Harbor Boulevard.
That's Harbor Boulevard, yeah. ESPN will not come back. No, I don't think so.
What about the Earl Sandwich? Gone.
No.
Just the physical. But then
I think
it's going to
Earl's
move.
coming back. I think Earl's coming back.
We think it's going to go back into the hotel.
Earl's very popular.
It's very popular. It's popping.
Yeah.
Yes, for everyone who's just catching up, because it seems like a lot of you guys are shocked because this was the topic at the beginning. Yeah, ESPN Zone, gone. Rainforest Cafe, gone. Movie theaters, gone. Starbucks, gone. Early Sandwich, gone.
Lego store.
Cool.
Okay. And all because they're going to drop, just like in Sim City.
Yes.
You're going to take this building and they're just going to go, and they're just going to put it right
You just have to put the right cheat codes in, and it'll be properly done.
Watch
and
out
pretty.
for the killer Martians, though.
Oh my God.
Dude, those Martians were sick.
Oh, I've never done that one.
Oh, no. Really?
No.
Oh, yeah. Some aliens will come and attack your city.
Which Sims was that?
Sim City. Not the Sims.
No, I played Sims.
Sim City. I played Sim City.
I played Sims.
I built me a city.
Comment, Nana?
Feel sorry for the ESPN employees. Okay.
I don't. That's a part of life, y'all.
Yeah.
I hate to burst the fresh bake positive bubble, but that's a part of life.
Hey, what did you send me, David? I just sent you a great 3D mock-up of the hotel and the existing structures on Facebook? On Facebook, Dave?
Yeah, when I see FB, I think of Facebook still to this day. And
Yeah.
sometimes people say FB meaning fresh bake.
Right,
and
right.
I'm like, what? Facebook?
That's the affirmative. He said, yep.
Yep. Facebook.
Okay. Oh, Barakai's back. Barakai's gifted us with $2. Thank you very much, Barakai. How will the detour look like during all this? What detour?
What detour?
The
I don't know what detour. I would like to agree with your statement from last night's video of that's why the bag check is so ugly and not.
We were
permanent.
trying to figure out for the life of us why they didn't finish that damn thing because
Right,
it looks unfinished.
We were like, did you
I feel like I'm going to a concert.
Did you guys forget to like
Where's the trees? There's no trees.
Nothing.
It's
we thought they forgot.
Concrete and green things.
Like, you know, they have to go. The workers have to go home at night, and then they just didn't come back.
Yeah. Like, we're good.
We're good.
Michael Feldmeyer has gifted us $5.
Hey,
Thank you very much,
Michael.
Michael, I just want to say that you are a man among men, and I just felt like saying that. So if the monorail will go to the new hotel, will they have 2 exits? One for the hotel and second for downtown. Well, the monorail, they're not changing the actual monorail. The exit for the monorail is going to be the same. The same stop is going to be what it is today.
Downtown Disney or Tomorrowland.
Yeah, one in Tomorrowland, one in downtown Disney.
Right.
And the hotel is going to go around it. So
it's going through the hotel. You're not stopping at the hotel?
Ian doesn't agree with us.
I don't give them credit for the bag checked every single day you're going there. You don't know that,
You don't know that, Ian. You don't know anything.
You don't know anything, Ian! God, that's totally why they didn't
Ian!
Drill it into the ground.
I think they do have. I think they've always had extended plans because they've always had the ability, the right to build another parking structure back there. They were given that right, so I think that there was always going to be plans for that. However, that does not coincide very well with our idea of why they built Starbucks because they built it at the same time.
I think that's silly. I still think that's silly.
How do you donate?
How do you donate, Derek?
You gotta have a credit card attached to your YouTube account.
That's true.
And then in the little corner down there, or over there, one of those, there should be a $sign once you do that. And you click on that and then donate. If you have all those things and still don't see it, it's because you're using an iOS that does not support donating.
You are correct, SoCal Girl 75.
I'm getting there, SoCal. We've heard that so many times. Every time I do that speech, somebody's like, accept an iOS!
To your Google account.
So there.
Like this.
See, Evan did it.
Evan.
You just click this little happy dollar button.
Evan,
Thank you.
You are just
Evan,
so precious.
Have I ever told you that if you were ever need somebody to stand up for you in a criminal trial to say that you're a hell of a guy, you just give me a call and I'll do that. You're awesome.
And I'm still gonna take you up on the didgeridoo.
Oh, does he have one?
He knows how to play.
Oh, that's right. That's right. He does know how to play.
And he was gonna piss off my neighbors who tried upsetting me.
And play it right there in your door. Mm-hmm. That's nice. When is Star Wars Land opening? In a couple weeks. Couple of weeks.
Don't say that. They're gonna believe you.
Yeah, it's almost done.
I could go off on that joke, but then they're really gonna believe us.
You know what? I did that joke again last Saturday, but I cut it out because I can't keep doing this joke.
I
man.
know
I
people
can't keep doing this joke.
Yeah. See, just about another week, Jennifer.
Not a couple weeks.
Yeah.
But then again, some of the greatest comedians of all time have been telling the same damn jokes.
It's true.
Forever. So that makes me a great comedian. That's
David
what I'm saying.
does have them panicking.
I'm a great comedian.
It's true. Does Disney own Harbor Boulevard?
No.
Like, logistically speaking?
That's a city road, dude.
No.
They don't own anything. Yeah, they don't own Harbor
they
Boulevard.
Actually, Disney doesn't own anything, right?
I think you know what's funny? There's a thread going on at WDW Magic about permits. Mm-hmm. They have to file a permit for frickin' everything.
Yeah.
Like if you want to move a sign from here and put it over there, you got to get a permit for that. That's $300. Mm-hmm. Ay, ay, ay.
A couple years back, we missed a $5.
Who we get? Okay, Aylin?
Aylin?
I'm going to go Aylin. Aylin Powell has gifted us $5. Thank you very much, Aylin. Just wanted to say hi and thank you for all the great content. You're very welcome. My 2-year-old son loves to scream fresh baked. My job as a mom is done. Yes. Oh, she said it. It's Eileen.
Eileen. I love it. Thank you, Eileen.
She's looking out for us.
She's so super looking out.
Thank you very much, Eileen. Children, I should say mothers of children, love fresh baked. We are the best babysitter.
It's true.
You put us on. You put on like a really long acoustic or the 2-hour trip report.
It's great.
And just press play, and then I don't know. You can go do whatever you want. You can go do whatever you want for those 2 hours.
Just stay in the house. Don't leave the baby alone. We're not that good babysitters.
Well, we're not actual babysitters.
I am. That's not true. I'm a licensed caregiver.
Okay. Michael Sullivan is here with $5. Thank you very much, Michael.
Thanks, Michael.
Michael is a poet among all muffins.
It's true.
No, once you get off the monorail, you'll be trapped in the new hotel with no way to get off. That is the plan.
Oh no.
That is the plan.
That's gonna suck.
It's gonna be like what do they call those the stairs that Escher.
The Twilight Zone?
No, the Escher. I think it's Escher, where the stairs you can't get out of the stair loop.
Sounds like a virtual illusion.
That's what it's going to be like. Except at the end, there's going to be a churro cart, and you have to keep buying churros. MC Escher, there you go.
There's nothing wrong with anything you just said right now. Nothing wrong with that.
Do you guys ride the monorail? Not ever. I never ride the monorail. Pickle juice!
Pickle juice?
It's delicious, by the way. Thank you very much, Pickle Juice, for your $5 gift. Hi, David and Sarah. Any plans to do more top 10s? Yes. I would love to try and guess your Ian's favorite rides. Thanks for the great entertainment. You know, it's funny. We do top 10s, and yet we've never done our top 10 rides list. I don't know why.
We haven't?
No. Huh. I did it once on the website, but nobody goes there.
No.
I have it. It's not. I don't know if it's a top 10 list. It's 10. I talked about this last week. It's 10 hidden waltz. Almost done there. But I deleted a whole bunch of the footage that I shot last week, so I have to start over.
Hey, guess what? I totally lost my Funko footage. It's gone. It's completely gone, gang. It's gone.
And you know what?
Into outer space.
You can't put that horse back in the barn either.
No, dude. You so cannot. And
I tried that once.
Oh my god.
Unboxing stuff again.
Oh my god. I'm not happy about it. I'm really not happy about it. I haven't done the play box yet, so like I have a little bit of redemption coming, hopefully, but I'm not happy. I don't know what happened to it. I don't know. I blame Coco.
Yeah, I shot a bunch of stuff for that video and it's gone, so. Where's the fiance Dave? Fiance, where are you at?
She's doing laundry.
She's doing laundry, actually, yeah.
And then I told her to try and pay my bills after that, but I don't think she's doing that part yet. What?
Ethan asked, when does Christmas officially start? The day after Halloween.
That's not true. It starts today. Maxwell showed me pictures of snow on the castle.
The Rockchild has gifted us $5. Thank you very much, The Rockchild.
They said we missed a payment from the Haas.
We did? Okay, hold on. Back next year, yay boy. I'm just trying to paraphrase. Love you. Sura and Disney Dad Dave. Okay, we love you, Rockchild.
And that was, yeah, boy. You did it wrong.
I know, but I was...
Go. The Haas.
I'm very sorry. Yeah, boy!
Thank you.
Rockchild, you're very handsome.
He really is.
I feel like I want to compliment everybody today. Okay, there we are. The Haas! That was like the Haas from Bonanza? Or was it Bonanza? What show was Haas from?
I don't know.
Haas says, I love you guys. Oh. Do you think Disney will ever build another Disneyland in America? Yes, I do. I think they will build one in California. Another one in California someday. I do.
Like Southern California?
Like in Corona.
I don't like Corona.
Officially it starts November 10th. That's what Ian said.
Okay,
Christmas.
well, I'm just saying, Maxwell showed me there's freaking snow on the castle.
Is there snow already?
Yes, because I was like, excuse me, Mr. Glick, it's 90 degrees outside. Could you let them know? Not sure.
Colton Carpenter has also gifted us $2. Thank you very much, Colton. You have a very cool name. It's also alliterative. Colton Carpenter.
Colton Carpenter.
Is Pixar Pier the real thing? What rides will be there? Okay, here's the thing, Colton. Pixar Pier is a place, but it's just Paradise Pier with a new name.
Yep.
But we can talk about that because I don't think it's going to happen. But hold that thought. IncuFish23 is gifted with $5. Thank you very much, IncuFish. Your name sounds a lot like Incubus.
It does.
I wonder if that's intentional.
I've seen them.
Is he burning one right now? That's what I want to know. Okay, retro Disney fans, Nostalgia Podcast, I feel, are turning inward. What do you mean by that? How will the Disneyland changes affect the fan base and you feeling, and are you feeling any shifts? Okay, so I stopped listening to Nostalgia a while back, so I don't know where they're at these days. It was just because I'm too busy, but I enjoyed their podcast back in the day. So are you saying that they're like rebelling against this change? IncuFish, try to elaborate on that if you could. I want to see if I can figure out what you're saying. Or what you're asking, if I'm answering it correctly. Okay, where am I? Incubus for the win. Incubus is great, man. They're really good. We're not getting magic bands anytime soon, Ethan. Sorry. I know you already made one.
Ethan.
You made one. Okay. Ethan is so funny.
Ethan just coming. When do we get magic bands? We don't, Ethan.
We don't.
No, Adam.
I feel like I have to wait for... First of all, for somebody to tell me about Haas. Did anybody tell us about Haas? What show he's from? And then...
Negative.
Okay, wait. No.
No, they're not.
Wait, is it Betch or is he saying Biatch?
Betch.
Oh, okay, I get it. I can't speak like.
I know you can't.
Yeah,
That's why I have to tell you. I have to
that.
interpret for you. Because you have to know, like, you have to see it, and then you have to know instantly.
Right. I can't.
Betch.
Colton Designs. Hey, Colton.
Hi, Colton.
Hi there. Love your videos. Will the monorail have to close when they construct this new hotel so close to Disneyland or the downtown Disney station? The answer is yes. It will close. It has to.
Oh yeah, I guess they got a Bonanza.
Bonanza. Okay, so did we get anything from? We didn't.
Please send him one out of spite.
I don't want one.
Like bedazzle it.
All right, so I guess I'm going to try to answer it then. How is the community the community that's filled with people like Andy Castro, or I don't know if you know who that is. He's a Twitter guy, but you're not on Twitter. Are you?
I'm not on Diz Twitter.
Right, you're not the Diz Twitter. Right, she's on the Panda Funk Twitter, or some other.
I'm on really. I'm on
where?
like a really political Twitter. That's what I'm on.
Yeah. Okay. Somebody said he answered.
In fact, Ian and I are very spiteful on Twitter.
Nostalgia does not talk nearly as much news in favor of 50s, 60s era topics. Okay, that makes sense. Because they're nostalgia. It sounds like nostalgia, which makes sense that they would do that.
Makes sense.
Okay, I'm gonna. Oh shoot, Varakai. How will Disney solve their Fast Pass return issue? Thank you very much, Varakai, for your donation. What Fast Pass return issue are we talking about? I
didn't know there was an issue.
I don't know. They're gonna solve it by not doing anything. I think they're happy with how it's going. They're very happy.
Yes, Girl Squad Twitter, true.
Anyway, there is a faction of Disneyland fans who are just absolutely. I don't care what Walt says. This place is a museum. Don't change a damn thing. I love it. You can't,
You already know how I feel about.
All I want to talk about is 50s Disneyland and 60s Disneyland, like nostalgia, and everything that they're doing is wrong. Everything that they're doing today is wrong, and it's bad, and it's crass, and it's not what Walt would do.
No.
They all need a "What would Walt do" bracelet. There is a group of those, and I think that group is growing a little bit. I'm almost in that group because I'm very I love classic vintage Disneyland, but. Having said that, the way I rationalize it with myself, is that the Disneyland that I love today, and I do love it, but then it's nowhere near the Disneyland from the 50s.
Nowhere.
The Disneyland from the 50s, let me tell you guys something. I'm studying this again because I'm working on another video. The Disneyland of the 50s kind of sucked. It kind of sucked a little bit. There was dirt everywhere. Nothing worked. It was just, there was very little, how do you put it? Nothing was done.
It was boring.
It was, yeah, there was only like, the closest thing they had to a thrill ride when they opened the park was Mr. Toad's.
Woo!
Hey, did you see Dole Whip Clemens? Dole Whip Clemens!
Dole Whip Clemens!
I will be wearing my Fresh Baked shirt to Disneyland on November 18th. We will be there on that day.
Yay!
So I hope we run into you, Dole Whip Clemens. Thank you very much for your gift. You are a gentleman and a scholar. And I hope that that's true, like you had a 3.8 grade point average.
Evan!
That would make you a scholar. Evan Layton has a $5 gift for us. Thank you very much, Evan.
Thanks, Evan.
I love Disney history and love that Disney does do a pretty good job of leaving a nod to the past when they make changes. You know what? All I ask of Disney, that's great that they do those things. All I ask is that they don't cheat. All I ask is that they don't skimp, that they don't cut corners. That's all I ask. You can make it contemporary or whatever. Just
okay, well, you like that stupid corner over there in Frontierland.
What corner?
That corner that I don't like, where there's no...
Oh, that trail?
Where there's no fun to be had. But my point...
That trail is beautiful.
My point of bringing it up is they have that little, like, nod, the throwback.
Yeah, the Knott's Berry Farm. Well...
No, not that one. The actual lantern.
Oh, the lantern, yes.
That's got the big thunder trail.
Yes.
So that makes both of us happy.
There you go.
You like the trail. I like the nod to what used to be there.
And it's got both. Porkins! What's up, Porkins? Thank you very much. Disneyland of the 80s was the best. Everybody will claim their own decade. And I think that's true. It's just like it is with your music or whatever. Like, I'm an 80s guy, so I feel like 80s music is the best. You probably dig What do you dig?
Actually, that's not true. I really like 80s music.
You know, that's true. Everybody loves 80s music.
I was listening to like Duran Duran earlier, and like I was just getting down in the kitchen.
Duran Duran was the business.
Like, it's so good.
Good. They were so good.
That song "Coming Undone" is one of my favorites.
Oh yeah.
Like,
in
and the world.
That's a departure from their usual sound.
So
too.
different.
Yeah.
So different.
And it had a lot of. Like, I could feel that one. I could feel that. Oh my God, are we going to get on Duran Duran now? Okay, Rockchild's gift was $2 again. Thank you very much, Rockchild. He says, Sarah with no H, because H's are ew. See, I did that one right.
You did. Good job. Good job. Good job.
I sounded just like a millennial.
H's are ew.
Somebody wants to be your best friend.
Okay.
Are you guys going to be there for Halloween Day? No. That's Tuesday, I think.
No, but we are going to be there for Dapper Day on Saturday.
Yes. Actually, we're not.
We're not?
Liz's grandfather died. That's
Yes.
going to be the day of his funeral, actually.
Oh.
So we're going to go on Sunday.
Oh, okay. Well,
which is like an actual proper Dapper Day anyway.
Well,
so.
we're going on Sunday.
Krista Joe, $2. Thank you very much, Krista. Is the goal for Downtown Disney is to copy Disney Springs? No. I don't think so. Disney Springs is doing its own thing.
Downtown Disney.
We're getting crushed. Hold
Downtown
on.
Disney would have a long
No, it's not
way
big enough. It's not big enough
to be Disney Springs.
They're doing something else with Disney. There was a point where they were going to try to make it like Disney Springs, but I think they gave up on that without ever having committed to anything.
They have a long
Arthur Cepeda is back with $2. Thank you very much,
Hi,
Arthur. Arthur Cepeda is a photographer or videographer. I think he has a website. You guys should go look up Arthur Cepeda videography and see if you're down with his sickness. Does he even know what that is? Probably. I don't know. Do you know if Disney is making money with MaxPass? You better believe they are. They're making a ton of money on MaxPass because it doesn't cost them anything. They've already built it.
They already had that.
They
whole
already
system
had
in
it.
place.
It was done. All they did was say, "Here's
Price
MaxPass. Give me $10."
Now it's charged.
Now it's $10. Right? Just imagine that. You had a thing that already existed for free, and now they're saying, "No, it's not free anymore." So yeah, that's all profit.
That would basically be if we started to charge you guys to watch Fresh Baked.
Mm-hmm.
And then ask us if we're making money.
Mm-hmm. Michael Feldmeyer has gifted us $5. We're just getting a run of these, I don't know what to call this, but
thanks, Michael.
Do you think they will expand the monorail into DCA with its own station or make a new Skyway between the two parks? The answer to both of those is no. Absolutely not for the Skyway, absolutely not for the DCA exit. We've been down this road before. The problem with building the monorail stop, is that you would then have to scan people's passes because it's a separate ticket, it's a separate gate. There are people who don't have a park hopper. So what would happen is the guy gets on the monorail, says, "Hey, I want to go DCA." They're going to say, "Hey, you can't," and he's going to go, "Brecka, I'm going to fight you because I want to go to DCA," and then drama. Yeah. So no, that's not ever going to happen. Man, oh my God, we only have 2 minutes to go.
I was going to tell you we have to start saying goodbye. I'm sorry.
David, talk about Pixar Pier not happening. I don't think it's going to happen, you guys. I really don't. And thank you. Good night.
Eric, you're just like me. But it's true. You have to get his attention and then get to the point. David, talk about Pixar Pier not happening. Go.
I think that if Pixar Pier were going to happen, they would have said something, anything about Pixar Pier in today's announcement about Pixar Fest. There's a thing called Pixar Fest that's happening in both parks, and nowhere in the announcement for Pixar Fest did they say the words Pixar Pier. It's not happening. The Agent Pie. Thank you.
I love it.
Will you ever go to Tokyo Disney? Yes. Disney Sea? Yes. Such a unique park with a lot of cool attractions and differences, including melon soda churros. You said 3 words that don't go together.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I feel like crush. You said a lot of confusing words right now.
Guys, wait till you see. We haven't seen this video yet. Wait till you see our coverage from Turtle Talk with Crush.
I've never actually. I don't get embarrassed. It's really hard to embarrass me. Ask how long have you known me?
A little bit. She was a little bit.
When do you see me embarrassed
No, not ever.
anything? And when something happened for the show, I was like,
yep.
Is this happening to me right now?
We had an exchange with Crush at Turtle Talk because Sarah was on her phone. It's funny. Okay, Varakai, sorry for not being specific. You don't have to apologize, Vara. I just, I want to try to answer you correctly. FastPass return queue time issues. Hope to see you Sunday on Dapper Day. I guess what she means is because of MaxPass and FastPass, standby queues crazy? And the answer is they're not going to do anything about that either. I was right.
I don't think
my first response was the correct response.
I don't care.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Anything good in here, guys? It's time. It's time. Oh my God, we're at an hour already. This just flew by.
No.
The new concept art for the new hotel. You can see how close it is to the right. You can see the monorail
Aaron's,
going into the building.
Erin's so stressed out
Over the hotel?
because it's gonna affect her job. She knows it's gonna affect her job.
Yeah,
just the
it is.
chaos, the crowds,
Mm-hmm.
everything. Like she knows. So.
Yeah. Maybe she could get a job inside the park.
I know. I'm sorry, Boo.
Concept art. You can see the monorail going through the hotel in the concept art. So there's that. Okay, I guess that's it, you guys. We're gonna go.
Yes. Bye.
Howdy, 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 and I think that's it.
Bye,
Please don't stop yet. We have to go,
bye.
guys. We have things to do.
Thank
we have
you.
things to do.
Thank you. I'm literally gonna be like, "Okay, bye, David," and I'm going home, and I'm
Literally.
gonna cry and sleep.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. We'll see you guys next Thursday
So long.
and or on Saturday.
Farewell.
Good night, everybody. Good night, Fresh Baked and Stuff.
Bye, 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 bye,
Bye, bye, bye, bye, bye, bye, bye. There she is. Hi, baby.
bye, bye.
I'm a fuzzy wuzzy bear.
Auf Wiedersehen.
We're still here. Okay. Hey, remember what Ferris Bueller said? Was it, "You're still here?
You're still here? I
Well,
like turtles.
The movie's over. Go home."
I like turtles.
All right. Bye, guys.